Welcome to the first video in our Open Fender System installation guide series for the 2016 through 2018 Chevy HD. In this video, we will be going through the suspension modifications needed before we start the fender installation. Our goal is to provide this comprehensive instruction in manageable chapters and steps so that an individual will feel comfortable during the process. This is not a replacement for the professional skills and experience required. Disclaimer: all liability for installation and use rests with the owner of the vehicle. Careless installation and operation can result in serious injury or equipment damage, and for professional installation only. Chapter 3, Step 1, Suspension Disassembly. Start the limiter installation process by disassembling the drive shaft, tie rod end, upper A-arm, sway bar end links, and any brake lines or other hoses attached to the knuckle. Next, using a cutoff wheel, cut through only the stitch welds holding the cups to the frame. Be careful not to hit any of the other components during the cut. With the cups removed, remove any excess material on the cups and the frame in preparation for welding on the provided Fab Fours product. Take a wheel grinder and remove the wax coating on the frame components. This will need to happen before welding begins. Chapter 3, Step 2, Suspension Spacer Installation. Start by drawing an X into the marked locations on the spacer for better visibility. Next, install the bump stop cups to the Fab Fours spacers by lining up the hole in the center of the cup with the X scribed on the bottom of the spacer. Place two 2-inch stitch welds on the outer perimeter of the cup and plug weld the hole in the center of the cup. Then, align the spacers with the frame mounts as shown. For the front spacer, make sure the two fingers are flush against the frame mounts. For the rear spacer, push the fingers tight against the frame mount and align the larger finger with the outside of the frame as shown. Attach each spacer by stitch welding the fingers and top faces of the boxes to the frame mounts as shown. Clean up any spatter and remove any melted frame wax. Then, coat the bare parts in the coating of your choice. Once the coating has dried, reinstall the bump stops into their cups. Chapter 3, Step 3, Steering Stop Installation. Start the steering stop bracket install by removing the OEM steering stop that is cast into the lower A-arm. Notch away at the sections perpendicular to the OEM steering stop. Then, cut parallel with the arm face as close to the arm as possible to remove all the material, leaving a smooth surface. Next, place the Fab Fours steering stop on the arm using the raised OEM cast cylinder on the top of the arm as a locating feature. With the Fab Fours stop in the correct location, mark and drill a 3/8 inch hole in the arm. Then bolt the stop bracket to the arm using a 3/8 by 1.5 inch bolt, 2 flat washers, and a 3/8 inch nylock nut. Now finished with Chapter 3, it can move on to Chapter 4.